Welcome to day 496 of our Web3 journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein, here with my twin brother, Brian. And as you notice, we're back from our vacation in New York City. We're back at home in Fort Myers, Florida. It was a good vacation. It's a little hectic trying to keep up with DeSo and all the news happening in the crypto world, but we did it. I think we did an okay job. So Brian, what is happening in the crypto world today?
Yeah, so we talk a lot about Web3 and the need for Web3 to get away from censorship, put earning back into the hands of the creator rather than these corporations. And yesterday there was an organization called Public Citizen who released a report showing that Trump's new Truth social media platform is actually shadow banning people for things that the platform apparently doesn't like being said. And Cheyenne Hunt Major, who is from the organization, posted a TikTok video showing her being shadow banned, her post being shadow banned, basically being pushed into the background so they're undiscoverable whenever she made posts about January 6th or about abortion that was in a certain light, I guess. And I just think it shows that we really do need Web3. Truth Social kind of touts itself as being this beacon of free speech, but at the same time, it does appear that they are shadow banning people, even banning people, according to some reports. So the only way to really get around this is a Web3 protocol where all the data is placed online. And if one node on this protocol wants to ban someone or shadow ban a post or block a post, they can, but that data would still be there for other nodes to pull up. So I think it's just another kind of peg in this board that's showing that we really need Web3 and it is the future.
I have some good news for you, Brian.
Okay.
There's DeSo.
There's DeSo. We talk about it every day.
Yeah, so DeSo is that Web3 blockchain that allows for you to store your data on a social chain where other nodes can pull that same data. So in a Web3 world, what Trump should be doing with Truth Social is he should be tying it into a blockchain like DeSo, allow him, like he can say, okay, I'm going to ban certain people. I'm going to shadow ban certain people. I'm going to run it the way I like, but all that data that goes in can be pulled by somebody else. Like maybe you want to see what's being blocked. Maybe you want to see the post that Trump, don't believe should be seen. I think that's the future of social media. If you want it to be really transparent, you want it to be really open, that's the only way to do it. Because no matter what website you create, no matter what node you're running, no matter what app you're creating in the social world, there's always going to be reasons why you as CEO of the company or you as the board of directors believe certain posts or certain individuals should not be on that platform, or maybe certain posts should be pushed down to the bottom. And there's always going to be like that because everybody has an agenda. Even if you don't think you have an agenda, there's going to be some agenda. For example, you might not want child porn on your node. I mean, that's a pretty good, I mean, you shouldn't want child porn on your node, but you do have an agenda. I want to block child porn. So
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go is, Web3, open data, but allow each node to kind of control what's shown to their visitors.
Yeah. So moving on, a huge sale, a huge Web2 domain name sale, NFTscom, NFTs.com, sold for $15 million to an undisclosed buyer. Now, this is actually the second largest domain name sale on record ever. The first was 3 years ago. It was the voice.com. And it's funny because this was purchased for $30 million by also a blockchain company. So both of these sales are related to blockchain technology in some way. Now, NFT.com, the one without the S, sold last year for $2 million. So this is selling for almost 8 times as much with an S. I'd argue that NFT.com might be more valuable than NFT. So it just shows how much excitement has been building over the last year in the NFT space, despite this crypto winter.
Yeah, people are getting prepared for the next crypto summer. So moving on to the DeSo blockchain, DAO. DAO, of course, is a DAO of DAOs, and it allows you to create a DAO, allows you to manage your DAO, allows you to invest and trade DAO coins. They just released a new video created by Jacob Van. It's about 8 minutes and 41 seconds long. It talks about how you can get started on DAO, and it's really quite interesting. I think for those who aren't familiar with DAO.io, the video does a great job of summing it up. You can see the video. It's linked above this video and DSO below it on YouTube. They featured LixDAO, which is a DAO created by Clay Oglesby, Nathan Wells, and CFKY on the DSO blockchain. It's a really interesting DAO that plans to allow for NFT staking, and it's starting to really gain some traction. I think I'm glad to see them kind of highlight that one.
Yeah, Jacob Van does a great job with these videos. He's able to explain things quickly and in terms that somebody that's outside of the crypto space would still understand. So great job, Jacob.
Staying with DAO, they released a list of 1,000 plus, 1,083 to be exact, DAOs and Web3 communities that they have curated. And the idea is, they're going to gather this data and then utilize this data in order to try to bring some of these DAOs onto the DAO platform. So the Google Sheet is accessible if you see the link above or below. It also includes message templates to allow those interested to contact the DAO and kind of tell them about DAO.io and tell them about how they can kind of start their DAO or move their DAO onto this new platform. The spreadsheet includes some really interesting data along with the name of the community or the DAO. It includes their Twitter account, the number of Twitter followers they have, their Discord URL, and also a number of Discord members that they have. So you can really dive deep into this and figure out what are the top DAOs out there.
Yeah, it's a great list, and it's a great idea to release it publicly like this because we could maybe crowdsource some of the outreach to some of these DAOs. There's 1,083 of them. That's a lot. If it's very likely that many people within the DSO community might have contacts with at least a few of these and maybe be able to turn them on to DAO and DSO in general.
Yeah, exactly. So GD Virtual DAO Galleries, their DAO funding round has officially closed. They're going to be allowing their contributors to make proposals, vote, and decide how the DAO virtual assets are going to be used. So these virtual assets include a 5,000 square foot DAO hub that's divided into 5 rooms, and also 2,900 square foot DAO virtual stores. There's 3 of them. So pretty soon that DAO, the GD Virtual Galleries DAO, is going to decide how this property in the metaverse can be used.
Yeah, I love this. Love what GDS is doing. And I think that especially within the metaverse space, it's just so untapped and we don't really know what way it's headed, but they're jumping in it, going in several different directions. And I really think they could be a powerhouse moving forward. And their connections to DSO, of course, are great because, GDS is a DSO OG for sure.
So DSO
moving on, it's Aditya. Yeah. Moving on, it's Aditya. He said that he's working on a Telegram clone for DSO. Soon it appears we're going to have 2 messaging apps on DSO. This and of course DSO Messenger, which has been great, which is coming along quite well. I love that we have these opportunities to plug DSO in as a backbone for these messaging apps. And I think as we move forward, we're going to see a lot of innovation as more, perhaps more than one main DSO Messenger app can be trying to outmaneuver each other. And that's friendly competition, but that's good competition.
Yeah, Web3 mobile apps, Web3 apps in general are awesome. But when it comes to messaging, this is something we haven't really seen yet. There's a Web3 encrypted messaging on the blockchain. DSO Messenger has been doing it. They're like the first. And now we're going to have, it's Aditya's Telegram clone. It's going to be interesting to see how these differ from each other. Right now, I'd argue and say DSO Messenger is very close to being a Telegram. So it's going to be interesting to see what Aditya does differently from what the DSO Messenger team's doing. And friendly competition is always good.
Yeah, and DSO Messenger, they're doing a lot with gated chat rooms. So I'm happy to see that. I can't wait to see all of this rolled out in like a really streamlined app, which I know they have to be working on. But it's great. It's a great like subspace of DeSo.
And speaking of It's Aditya, unfortunately, he had to shut down the Anon Voice account on DeSo. It was just getting attacked too much by spam. He said it's too hard to make the user anonymous and also have a moderated feed with no spam. I agree. I think, it's not really that possible to do. And he gave it a try. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm sure It's Aditya, like he said earlier, he's moving on to another project. He's working on these other projects that are already on the DeSo blockchain. So keep up the good work. It's Aditya.
Yeah, decentralized anonymity, and it doesn't go very well with trying to filter out spam, apparently, because if you're anonymous and it's decentralized, it's hard to actually come up with the right tools to block people that you don't want accessing a app like this.
Yeah, exactly. So GemStory, of course, the app created by Brutal, they now have NFT PFPs similar to Diamond app. It actually went live just 2 hours after Diamond released their NFT PFPs and their major update. Just great work by Brutal. He's iterating on a consistent basis. We have a hard time keeping up with his updates. He's always tagging us, and I know we missed this story yesterday, but wanted to get it out there today. NFT PFPs are now available on GemStory, gemstory.com.
Okay, so who are the top post to earn winners of the last week from the social world?
Why don't you tell us, Brian?
Okay, yeah, we were number one. We got $10, followed by Stargazer, who got $9, Clout Women Unite, who got $8, Haki NFT Creations got $7, Randir got $6, Ben Ursing got $5, Vampire Campfire got $4, and closing out the top 10, Michelle Lord got $3.
Yeah, so those who want to participate on a weekly basis, you have the chance to get up to $10 in DeSo. You just go to the social world and make posts from their node. And if you're getting engagement of those posts, you're going to be ranked in the top list, and you can make between $3 and $10.
Yeah, so the top 10 bidders on NFTs on the DeSo blockchain over the last 24 hours, according to NFTZ, are as follows: NFT Pets, Vishnasuliran, BitClout FR, Hindsight Profit, Visual Gulio, Tier 1 Bigums, Big Mike R35, Gilo, Meta Philosopher, still up there, buying some NFTs still, followed by Web3 Peeps, closing out the top 10.
Yeah, and the top Diamond Day creators, I've noticed that this list has kind of gone crazy because there's all these diamond bomb websites or diamond showers that are going on. Who made the diamond shower app? I forget. Somebody
Yes,
created. Was Sean Slater? I think Sean
Stargazer,
Slater.
Sean Slater. I don't know. I don't want to guess.
So who were the top Diamond Day creators in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, this list is provided to us by Altonbase, and they are as follows: CAD, Food Curator, Big Mike R35, The Social World, Stargazer, Zopel, Miss Katie Ann, Kitty 4D, Daring, and Mythica.
Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Keep those diamond showers coming. And that's all the news we have for today. We will talk to you tomorrow.